Shawn Porter, Terence Crawford, November 20th. It's going down, and it is confirmed. You might want to stick around for the whole video because I got some things that might put a wrench in Terence Crawford's ideas of, eventually down the road getting that Errol Spence Jr. fight. But we're just going to talk about this real quick. But before we get into it, if you don't mind, go ahead and put that like, and then also put a comment in the comment section below. It just builds out the channel, and really, really appreciate all the support that we've been getting so far. We've definitely been growing quite a bit, so really excited about that. So let's just go ahead and get into this fight. So Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter. Everybody knows Shawn Porter. I'm a big fan of Shawn Porter. He's a very determined fighter. He's strong, very strong, has a lot of grit, and all around, I like him. He's got a few screws loose too, which makes a great fighter. Personal issues and stuff like that, but he's an amazing commentator. He's just to me, all around, he's just a great fighter. He's just a great fighter, great guy, and he's been there, done that, right? So, but the issue for me is that Shawn Porter, sometimes he goes for it all the way and commits all the way. And I think that's the reason why he was able to get so far in his career. It's just because he commits all the way. The issue with that, when you commit all the way, sometimes life hits you. and it's hard to go against people that pick shots. That's where we find ourselves with Terence Crawford. Now, Errol Spence, he caught Shawn Porter with a clean shot right on the chin because Shawn Porter was committed all the way. All right. This is what's going to happen a lot in the Terence Crawford fight. Terence Crawford is no Errol Spence. Terence Crawford picks shots all the time. And so he's going to download all the information that he needs, and he's going to find, okay, this is what Shawn Porter is going to do. I know he's going to press me. I know he's going to rush in. I know he's going to try to make it an ugly fight. So what do I need to do? I got to stand on the outside. I got to pick my shots. I got to make sure that he respects my jab and also respects my right and my left hand. It's going to be, to me, it's pretty simple. Even though it's going to be a very entertaining fight. But I've said this a million times. Terence Crawford is the best switch hitter in boxing for a reason. You're not going to be able to rush him. You're not going to be able to press him. He's going to deal with it. He's going to find a way. And that's the reason why I feel like I've always felt that Errol Spence was the only fighter that could really give Terence Crawford a hard time. And the reason why I felt like Errol Spence was going to give him a hard time is primarily because Errol Spence's ability to land some serious body blows while still being mobile. And for whatever reason, I think that's where Terence Crawford could have some issues. So now let's get into what I think Shawn Porter could do in this fight. Shawn Porter has found an ability to really find a way to get inside, press, and then throw some pretty effective body blows. I believe that if you're going to have any chance against Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter has to get in and land a lot of body work. You're not going to be able to do too much to the head with Terence Crawford. I feel like Terence Crawford he's probably got one of the best chins out of the elite fighters. I haven't seen nobody rattle him. I've seen people, catch him a few times or whatever, and then he's like, okay. But I haven't seen him get like rattled. I don't know. Have y'all? I haven't seen him get rattled. So for that being said, I feel like the best thing to do is to just try to see if those ribs can break. See if you can get something, in that midsection that could loosen up a little bit, because that's the only way you're going to be able to slow him down, I believe. So I think the best opportunity for Shawn Porter is to do that. But honestly, Shawn Porter needs to do what he did in the Errol Spence Jr. fight, but he has to make sure that he doesn't overcommit. If he doesn't I know he's an elite fighter, and all these are elite fighters. But the issue is that when you get in these fights, you gotta stay poised. You gotta stay relaxed, and you gotta be patient. And that's what I want to see from Shawn Porter in this fight. All in all, I'm thinking it's going to be a unanimous decision for Terence Crawford. That's my decision. That's what I feel like it's going to be. But I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight. I'm excited for it. I know that y'all are too. It's not the fight that we wanted to see, but it's a fight that's going to be good nonetheless. Now, can Shawn Porter shock the world? Absolutely. Could he catch him with something that could be, pretty bad, pretty ugly? Maybe. And does Shawn Porter still have the power? Absolutely. If he's anything like he was in the Errol Spence Jr. fight, hey, honestly, he lost that fight just because he got clipped and he put that glove on the ground. I believe that in that fight, and I'm a big Errol Spence Jr. fan. I mean, that's my favorite fighter. But if Errol Spence wouldn't have clipped him, Shawn Porter might have won that fight. And that's crazy. So, with that being said, I think that let's see how it lines up. But I'm feeling like Terence Crawford, unanimous decision, very entertaining fight. Whatever y'all think, please put that in the comment section below. Also, hit that like button and think about subscribing. Not just think about it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. And then you get all the good boxing news for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? We have videos, at least 1 to 2, sometimes 3 videos every 2 days. You know what I'm saying? We're doing like it's about 3 videos for every 2 days. Come on, man. For free. All the content. You know what fights are coming up. You know all the boxing news that's coming up. We were covering the Olympics. Come on, man. And from a regular person's perspective. It's not no big time, big wig company or nothing like that. It's just me, getting the information, getting the knowledge, giving it to you, providing value to y'all. And that's it. Just so that way y'all don't have to spend all that time trying to find all this information and anything like that. I just give you all the fights. I give you the predictions. I give you the fight reactions. I give you some hype. You know what I mean? But it's fun. It's all in good jokes and stuff like that. And then also I hit you up in the comment section. And if y'all are bugging, I'll let you know that you're bugging. If I'm bugging, you let me know that I'm bugging. That's how this thing goes. But anyway, with that being said, peace, one love, and oh yeah, we out here.